everybody has two sides of their lives. We have your left side and your right side. Now, your side to your life, number one, is your human nature. And the second side to your life is your divine nature. Everybody, you have two sides. You have your human nature and you have your divine nature. Anytime your divine nature is stronger than your human nature, you become supernatural. And anytime your human nature is more than your spiritual or divine nature, you become carnal. Because everybody has that part. Listen to me. The person who has not even been to church before has a spiritual nature. Why? Because when God made man, we were clay. That is the body. But the moment he breathed inside of you, you received the breath of life, and man became a living soul. So the soul and the spirit that came from God is in everybody.
That's right.
That's why human beings are always looking for a higher power. So if the person doesn't even know God, the person knows that there's another power that can help them.
That's right.
There is nobody in life that is an atheist. Nobody is an atheist. Because even the atheists know that something made the sun. If you don't believe in God, who made the sun? There is a unique architect who made everything in the universe.
That's right.
And that is the supreme being. And we call him our God, the maker of heaven and earth. And when he breathed into you, he gave you a divine nature. Now the divine nature he placed inside of you is supposed to always be stronger than your physical nature. So let me give an example of your divine nature. Your divine nature is when before somebody walks into your life, something tells you be very careful of this one.
That's right.
Then your physical nature will tell you, oh, this one is so nice, so let me still be close to this person. After 6 months, the person brings you down. Your divine nature told you, but the physical nature,
Jesus.
So to become a spiritual giant, your divine nature will be stronger than your physical nature. Jesus, the Son of God, he had a physical nature, human nature, and a divine nature. Now let me explain to you. Can I explain to you?
Yes, sir.
Jesus was human enough. When they told him Lazarus is sick and died, he cried as a human nature. But as a divine nature, he got to the place after crying and said, Lazarus, come out from the grave. So one side cried, but other side said, no, enough is enough. So it's your divine nature that will let you sit in your house and the family house and say, whatever fought my father, whatever fought my mother, enough is enough. After you have cried, after you have wept, you rise up and say, by my divine nature, enough is enough. Am I speaking to spiritual giants over here who are about to declare enough is enough? Child of God, you are a physical nature and a divine nature, and never ever lose focus of it. Number two, Jesus, he was in a boat, he was sleeping. Jesus sleeping in a boat simply means he was a human nature. But when the storms came, he took off the human nature and looked at the storms and said to the storm, peace,
be still.
Oh, I know you can sleep, but after you have slept, you've got to wake up and tell the storms, any storms in your life, as a divine nature, tell the storms to be over. So the storm is over.
The storm is over.
The third reason, Jesus, one day, something strange happened. He got to a place, he saw 20,000 people, and all the 20,000 people were hungry. When he saw them, he felt sorry for them. Feeling sorry for them simply means he was a human being. But after feeling sorry for them, one young boy brought his lunch box, and the lunch box was 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. And Jesus said, now let me put aside my human nature. Let me step in my divine nature. He takes the divine nature and says, God, I thank you for this bread. By the time he checked, all of them will multiply. When your divine nature shows up, your life begins to multiply. Today may you become expanded. Enough of the smallness of life. You have compromised for a long time. In this season of your life, I came to let you know, expand and multiply. Divine nature and the human nature.